Yes, good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Good morning. So now we should complete Unit 13. But before we start, let me ask about last lesson. What did you study?
We studied about two career paths.
Yes, how to choose your career path.
Yes.
Based on what, Abdulaziz? Do you remember? What should you consider to choose your career path?
Your skills, right? Yeah, about your
Exactly,
skills.
your skills, how to make
Yes.
balance between your personal life and your working life,
Yes.
right? To have enough time to stay with your family, with your friends, to travel, and so on. To enjoy stress-free life. Do you remember a stress-free life?
Yes. Means ما في ضغوطات.
Yes, relaxing life. Relaxing
Relax.
life.
Yes.
Yes, so today, inshallah, we need to complete Unit 13, and hopefully we can manage it today. Please give me your full attention to finish as soon as possible. This should be the last class for Unit 13. And just to remind you, Shabab, please get ready for end of course exam. Maybe next week. So please do your best. Start revising, completing your late homework, and be well prepared for your final course exam or end of course exam, right? So from slates to iPads. This is actually strange title. From slates to iPads. What does mean slates? But before we start, look at the pictures. Here we have two pictures.
Yes.
What's the difference between this picture and that one? What can you see in the first picture?
Like
This one, ya shabab, exactly, board Ibrahim, you are right. So here, maybe classroom, maybe old or very old classroom. Look here, slates. This is what we call it, slates. And imagine students learn at this classroom. And look at this girl. What is she doing?
she's studying. I think
Studying, right? Maybe
yes.
reading something. Using what?
Using the iPad.
iPad, that's it. So from slates, يعني from a classroom like this to a paper class or a paperless classroom. A paperless classroom like this one. So you learn using iPads without any papers. Right? Like now, what is this book, ya shabab? This is soft copy. We are using this book, using computer. Right? So do you know here, what is the relation between the two pictures?
I think the first picture. I think old class.
Old, so past.
Class.
This is the past.
Yeah.
This is our, let me say, our grandparents, and this is now. Okay, so all the generations and the new generations, old life and the modern life. Okay, in your opinion,
Yes.
Shabab, before reading, which way you prefer? The traditional way of learning or the modern way, using iPads or using technology in your study? What do you prefer?
The modern way.
The modern way. So using technology, using iPads, maybe
Yeah.
mobiles, using soft copy books, right?
Yeah.
So that's the title here. Textbook like this, textbook. Like what you are using now, you have a printed book. Might be a thing of the past very soon. Means what? instead of carrying a huge book. So no need, خلاص. Just install the book, e-book on your iPad. يبقى instead of carrying a huge school bag, including more than 10 boxes, no, all what you have just only iPad. On this iPad, you can have all your ebooks, right?
Okay. Yes.
So now the future. Okay, so I give you some time here from slates to iPad, language learning, then now and in the future. So how do
Teacher,
people learn? Yes, sure. Yes, go
What
ahead.
means the slates?
Here slates, as I told you.
Board.
slates. slates يعني زي ألواح خشبية يعني. From slates. شايف? Look at this one. slate. Okay, slate.
Yes.
Okay, so in the past, before using paper, they use slates. Okay.
Okay.
But now here, iPads here. The same purpose. Here in this classroom, they learn, and here in this picture, the girl also is learning using iPad. So, يا شباب, I give you some time to read about this. This is the past. How do people learn in the past? How do people learn now? And how will the people learn in the future? So, but we have some warming up questions before you start reading. Do most people in your country learn foreign languages? Foreign languages, I mean, maybe a second language, English, German, Chinese. This is what we mean by a foreign language.
Yes.
I think yes. Do you agree?
Yes, I agree.
That's it. That's why you are studying. You are studying English to learn a foreign language or a second language for you.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
طب why يا إبراهيم? Why most people in your country learn a foreign language? Why?
For language. Why for? Just to.
Foreign, as I told you, foreign means any second language. يعني أي لغة أجنبية. Maybe English, French, maybe Germany, Chinese.
Okay.
Right? To be bilingual. Because what?
Because the most of people talking English.
But why, Ibrahim? Why? Why most people are interested in learning English, learning a second language?
Because everything in English.
Yes, because this is the future life.
Yes.
This is future life. So we live in different countries, but we share the same way of knowledge using the internet. So the internet now connects all the world together. So people in Saudi Arabia know everything about people living in America, living in another country, using what? The internet. That's why most people, all interested people for the future, they should be aware of different languages, right? To get better jobs, to enjoy life, to use technology. Because without English, Ibrahim, as you mentioned, you can't use technology. It's difficult for you, right? So learning another language facilitates my life. يعني makes my life easier. Now you are studying English to be ready for the future. Inshallah, as you told me, you want to be engineer. So to be a successful engineer, to be a professional engineer, to be global engineer, you must have a strong language, right? Not only one language. You should be able to talk minimum 2 languages, Arabic and English, Arabic, English, and the French and Chinese, whatever. Right? Type. Do you agree, Abdulaziz?
Yes.
Do you have more ideas about this? Why most people in your country are interested in learning a foreign language?
Yeah, because they want to learn a second language like this.
Why? Why they learn a second language? For what? What is the purpose?
For the future, for the
For
future.
the future, exactly.
Yeah.
To enjoy their future life. Because
Yes.
we now hear global world. What does it mean global يا شباب?
Global
Global.
عالمي.
أيوة, like international. So from globe. Oh, this is globe. Okay, so global. Okay, so we live in a small village as you heard. يعني كلنا عايشين في قرية صغيرة. Why? Because all the people around the world use the internet.
Yes.
Okay, so if you want to travel France, for example, no need to travel France. Just open the internet. You can say read about everything in France while and you are staying at home.
Yes.
Right? Whatever you want, a place you want, just open your Google it and read about it, and even you can see real life in this place. طيب, what technology next يا شباب? Which languages do people learn?
English.
English.
So English number one.
Yes.
Yes.
Also, you can see some people interested in learning
German.
French, Germany, Chinese. It depends. The point,
Spanish.
Spanish, yes. So the point is what? To learn another language. يبقى معك لغتين على الأقل. أنت عندك الآن Arabic and
And English.
English, so you can learn another one if you want.
No
طيب.
need.
Yes, you in the future, yes. At what age do they start?
Yes.
They can start when
Mhm.
they are child. No problem.
Young, when they are young.
Young, yes.
Why? Because learning another language at
It's
young,
very useful.
exactly, and easy. But if you
Yes.
start learning another language when you are over, let me say, over 30 or 20, 40, so it may be difficult for you. Now you are still young, so you can learn a language quickly,
Yes.
right? Type, what technology do you use in your school? Are you using computers? Are you using iPads?
No, we don't.
Yeah.
We don't use any technology.
You
We
don't
just
use.
use box.
So how we don't use you any technology? Is there a computer in your classroom?
No.
No.
Is there a projector in your classroom?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, there is. Yes,
Type,
there is
how
a.
projector? So once you find the projector, so you should have a computer or
Okay.
even laptop. So what about your teachers? Do they use computer to teach you?
Yes, yes.
So you are using technology. This is technology.
Okay.
So now, for example, if your teacher wants to explain a lesson and he decided to change the lesson and show a video, for example, about the lesson. If he teaches you a science lesson, for example, how water forms, for example, right? So instead of explaining the lesson from the book, he can show you a video, right? Explaining how water is formed, for example, the water cycle, right?
Water cycle.
How water cycle, دورة المياه, دورة حياة المياه.
Yeah.
How we get water from where? For example, just I give you example. So in this way, using technology makes your lesson more interesting, more useful, and more informative, and you will enjoy learning. That's why we need to use technology. Now, we are used now, you are learning what? Online.
Yes.
Yes.
Right? So can you do this without technology? Of course
No.
not. Can you learn or study online without the internet?
No, you can't.
No. Can you learn without a laptop or an iPad or a mobile? No.
No.
So now you are learning, you are staying home
English.
and learn. You are homeschooling يا شباب. Homeschooling. What do I mean by homeschooling?
Studying at
يعني
home.
يعني
The
study
studying
at
at
home.
home.
Yes, your
Study
home
at
is your
home
school now. Now your home is your
is
school.
your school.
خلاص. So no need to go to a school to learn. No, you can learn anywhere. You can learn anywhere. Wherever you go, you can learn. Right? So what we need, that's what we call it technology. طيب, how do
Yes.
you think technology helps learners? How do you think? How
Can you?
technology helps learners? We have just mentioned
Yes.
that technology helps you to study everywhere.
Yeah, yes, yes.
Study home,
Yes, study home.
right? You can study,
Right.
you can learn from different resources, from a YouTube, from a book, from different teachers around the world. For example, imagine you have a difficult math lesson at school, and your school teacher is not professional enough to teach you the lesson. So it's easy. When you go home, just Google
You
it,
open
open
YouTube
YouTube, just write the
and
title of the lesson.
Yeah.
Title of the lesson.
yes.
Then you can watch the same lesson from different teachers around the world.
Yes.
بقى عندك
Yes.
ألف مدرس وانت جالس في البيت. يلا يا عم ولا تزعل. Okay? So this is because of what? Technology.
Technology.
Yes.
So technology يا شباب facilitates learning. Okay? Facilitates learning. Make it easy. Make it that's why you need to be global يا شباب. You need to be global, global citizen, global engineer.
Yes.
Global engineer. ما تقولش لا I am Saudi. No, no, no. Just okay. We don't need this or that in my country. No, you should be global. You should be global. You should think globally, not
Yes.
only in your country. No, you should be aware of the updates around you.
Yes.
Okay. So
Okay.
far so good.
So far so good.
Yes.
طيب now يا شباب يلا. Read the article about language learning. This is really fantastic and interesting article about language learning. Which these things are mentioned? So quickly, please focus on language learning. Which of these are mentioned in the article? Studying grammar, learning French, using the internet, using languages at work, training to be a teacher, learning Chinese. يلا شباب, go ahead. You have 5 minutes. And please, once you finish this, you match the sentences, the sentence halves, A and B. A and B. Match to be meaningful sentence.